What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades, and today we're going to do a very quick unboxing, and I'm going to tell you why it's very quick, because the product that's in this box has already been discontinued, and it's sold out, so don't bother looking for it where I got it from, which is, of course, White Mountain Knives. Thank you again to Justin at White Mountain Knives. Let's take out the, let's see here, let's take out the Tucson, the TS448. Love this knife. Got in-depth coming up for it. So I know you've already seen the title of the video. This has got the Shieldon Knives Barred series. I think that's what it is. They have their different series. And the name of the knife is the Ichthyolite. And it doesn't matter, like I say, because they're sold out and you can't buy them anyway. So there, nanny. I got 3 and you got none. So, good Lord. Let's see what we got here. And the only reason I'm doing this is just to throw some content up, guys, just for some entertainment factor here. And you know, this is our first look at Shieldon Knives here. Shieldon, right side up where you can actually read it. Let's, Shieldon Knives. So, let's take a look here. It's just a plain old box. Oh, look at what we got here. Okay, we got all kinds of damn information right here. This is an internal design. The blades in 7CR17 MOV. G10 handles over stainless liners. It is a liner lock. Ball bearings on the pivot. They are steel bearings. It's got a deep carry, tip up, pocket clip. It is not reversible. Okay, and flat grinds on it. It's about a 3 1/4 inch blade. I got all 3 colorways that was available for this knife, and the reason I did that is they were $12.99 each. That's before the 10% discount codes that Justin offers over at White Mountain Knives. And that is one of the reasons I do business with Justin at White Mountain Knives, because he offers those 10% discount codes, and his prices are already fair market-wise. So let's open these up. Like I said, I got 3 colorways. They were $12.99 each. After discount, they were $35 altogether. So there is green with a stonewash, bead blasty stonewash finish on the blade. Let's go to number 2 here. Let's go to number 2, and this is a tan and a satin finish blade. Okay, so there's actually going to be 3 different blade finishes here. There's nothing else in the box. There's no paperwork or pouches or toaster ovens, satellite dishes. Nothing like that in there. But for $12.99, what can you expect? Example number 3 here. Let's get this open. We all know this is the Tactical Blackity Black. There we go, Blackity Black. Now, they're all the same as far as the way they're made. Like I say, G10 over stainless liner lock, right-hand carry, deep carry, pocket clip. Single row ceramic not ceramic bearing, but steel bearings. Let's take a look at that milling pattern. We're not going to do a standard review here, and I'm not really going to do a follow-up on these since they're no longer available. Right down this, looks like right down the center, on the center end of this black one, it's blackity black. Let's see what the action's like. Okay. That's, the detemp feels a little light to me. I'm pretty sure I could fail this pretty easy. Yeah. Okay, $12.99. It's got a sort of a light detent. It is perfectly centered, so maybe we can go in there and tension that lock bar add a little tension to it and get a little more detent feel. I can tell you right now, the box says these are flat ground. They are not flat ground. They are hollow grinds. 3 1/4 inch blade. Okay, the edge is tacky going in both directions. The tip does catch instantly, so it's not rolled. Okay. You got flipper opening and thumb stud. It feels really good on the thumb stud. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. It does feel. Oh yeah, that's good. That's right there. That's the opening technique for this knife. Let's take a look at this tan one real quick. Again, the same milling pattern, everything. Got a lanyard pass through here. Couple of standoffs. Again, deep carry pocket clip. That doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look bad on there. It is not reversible. Let's see here what the screws are. Those might up all T8. All T8, I'm sure, except for the pocket clip, which looks like most definitely T6. Okay, so all the body screws, the scale screws, and the pivot are T8. And the pocket clip is T6. So let's, that D10 is slightly better. It's just slightly better. It's slightly better. These feel like, they've actually been tuned more for the thumb stud, which feels fantastic. Let's take a look at this satin finish blade here. It's not an extremely high satin. It's more sheen than shine. Everything looks pretty even, though. I mean, the grinds, it's a basic grind. It's got a harpoon up here. You got some jimping that's feelable. The handle's a good design. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Let's see what the green one. All right, big guy. Here we go. Again, same damn thing. Same damn thing. Let's see what the detent's like. Okay. You've seen me slip off of that twice, and it is not, that flipper tab is not jimped. But it's also oily. I apologize for that. That's more on that than the shape of the flipper tab or whether it's oiled or not. And this detent, it feels exactly the same. Wow, those are extremely consistent. They are extremely consistently set up to use the thumb stud, and it feels absolutely wonderful. Again, jimping back there, you know what? Maybe it's there just for the looks. Is jimping considered to be like really sexy in 2025? I mean, the detent's not horrible. Let's see what that one actually looks to me like it's just a very littlest, just a couple of thousandths towards the lock bar. Let's see. The pivot is tight. So probably what I'll do is I'm going to go into all of these and I'm going to retension the lock bar. Just the slightest bit. You don't want to get crazy or you'll start pushing the centering off on your knife. It's smooth. Blade stock thickness on these is 126 thousandths of an inch. Let's get those out of there so we won't have autofocus issues. So what we've got here is Shieldon's, I imagine it's the Bard series, which is their lowest cost. I think these were about $21 maybe, brand new. Let's see what we got for that, guys. 7CR17 MOV. It's 440A. It is Chinese 440A. And I think that is a little low-leveled 4-Bazon blades. I don't mind 440C, a higher carbon, range on 440 series. It's a little more hardenable and gives the edge a little more support. 440A and this 7CR, I did some research on it, and according to Shieldon, their heat treat goal on this is 57 to 59. Whereas in a performance level knife, we would like to see 59, 60, somewhere around there. I'd like to see at the low end 59. This thing is super duper smooth though. That's really nice. Yeah, it's not bad at all. That blade's not super heavy. It's not super heavy. God, these things, they feel exactly the same. They do. They feel exactly the same. So for $35, I've got 3 G10 liner lock with single row steel bearings on the pivot, 7CR17 MOV for your blade steel, 440A. $35 for all 3 of them shipped. That's not too bad, guys. I think it's a good looking enough knife. It's a good looking enough knife to where somebody that's just beginning into the knife enthusiast community, into that world, this is the type of thing that we would start out with when we were younger and we didn't have a lot of disposable income. And where do you go from here? Well, maybe you go to Civivi knives, or maybe you go to Concept knives or Best Tech knives. Maybe you explore companies like Gerber or Buck or Kershaw. You know, there's a long road in between our very first knives that we think are the coolest thing that's ever been made, and when we're 50 years old and, you know, we're buying $400 Microtech out the front autos, you know, that's a long road. And this is where it starts right here, is a knife like this. So Bazon blades, you feel like you got ripped off? No, I don't feel like I got ripped off. I feel like I've got 3 knives here that will go into a giveaway as a bonus gift, or will be given away to somebody young just getting into knives, or somebody I know that just needs a knife, a beater. These would be great for toolbox, tackle box, bug out bag. You know, I've got a bag in my car that I call a 3-day. It's a get back home bag, and it's got everything from food and water to change of clothing and shoes. It's got some basic shelter stuff in it. It's got multiple ways to start fire. It's got water filtration, the things that I need to get back home from an emergency situation. Something like that I have packed up in my car. Somebody could break into my car at any time. So what I need in that is capable but not expensive. Capable but not expensive, so it's not a great loss. This would be a good folder for that. Mix it up with maybe like a Mora fixed blade for more heavy duty stuff than still lightweight, and you could get away with you know, say $25 worth of knives in your kit and have 2 knives. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. It just depends on how you look at something like this. So we're almost 15 minutes in. You can't buy these anyway unless you find them somewhere else. I did say they were on, I saw they were on Amazon and a couple other places. Just pull the name of the brand or the model out of the title if you need it, and do a search on it. Maybe you can find it. And I think everybody is clearing them out, so they're way marked down everywhere. I don't know that you're going to go chase something like this, but maybe you have a specific need for something like this. That's okay too. I can recommend it for a $12 knife. I would not recommend it for a $20 knife. But for a $12 knife, yeah, I could do this. I could do this all day. I could work with this. I haven't noticed any play at all in any of these as I've been handling them. We'll check every one of them. These are the most consistent knives. Holy shit. I'm going to tell you right now, that's the most consistent 3 knives I've seen from anybody. The most consistent. That's crazy. That is the Shieldon, I hope I'm pronouncing that the right way, Shieldon Knives Barred Ichthyolite. Yeah. I'm recommending it for $12.99, around that price point if you can find it. If not, you may want to pass. I just wanted to put it out there. So there you go. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.